Hi, it's Catherine Mora here. I'm the Head Book Coach and Publishing Director at Change Empire Books, and today's Cat's Book Chat is coming to you from Paris with the Arc de Triomphe behind me there. So today's topic is, when is it not a good idea to write a book? Now, ultimately it's your decision, and obviously you can write a book whenever you like, but if you're asking my advice, and if you're watching this video, I'm assuming that you are, then I would say when you've got a business but it's only very, very new and you're not 100% settled on your niche or on your area of specialization. The other thing is that if you've got a business that isn't doing so well, so you're not making consistent income. Now, obviously there are exceptions to this, and I've worked with people who are outside of this situation, but I'll tell you why I normally would advise against writing a book in this situation. So basically what can happen is, if your business isn't settled, then halfway through the book you could change your niche. And this has happened to clients of mine before. They've been partway through writing the book and all of a sudden they realise they've picked the wrong client to work with, or they're actually not as interested in that same area of specialisation anymore. And then halfway through the book, you know, you've changed your mind on your niche, suddenly the book could become irrelevant. So that obviously is a bit of a risk. And in addition to that, if you are not making money in your business, financial stress is never good for being creative. So sometimes people are not doing well in their business, they start writing their book, and then all of a sudden they struggle with paying bills, or they can't meet their day-to-day expenses and they might have to go back and get a job, you know, things like that. And I've seen it time and time again. And this is someone who has a beautiful message and is really doing great work, but when the business isn't settled, you make it very hard on yourself to be writing the book where you want to be free and in flow and being creative. So I think that can be a real struggle, and I've really felt for my clients who have been in that situation, because obviously you have to make money to make a living and feed your family or whatever it is that you need to do, and it's very hard to write a book when you're feeling stressed out. In fact, I read a study they did. It was like a self-published author study a couple of years ago, and they were asking all these different questions of people to get an idea on how self-published authors are faring in the world. And one of the things they found is that when people were unemployed by choice, they were very creative in writing their book. When people were unemployed not by choice, they really struggled, and they figured that this was because the energy that went into trying to find a job or trying to make a business work properly took away from the creative process. So that's my advice for today. I hope that was helpful. Do feel free to drop me a message anytime. I'm going to drop a link below to my 45-step book writing and publishing checklist. And until next time, happy writing.